Prince William County is the second most populated county here in Virginia, and we're going to get into it to see if it's actually worth living here. So let's go ahead and get started with our top pros and cons, and we're going to kick it off with con number one, the traffic. So you can't get anywhere in Northern Virginia without traffic. That's just a fact. The large population, especially in Prince William County, combined with some great access to some of the job hubs, is going to result in some killer rush hour traffic. You're going to be pretty hard pressed to find a Prince William County resident that isn't going to complain about Route 66 or I-95. Those are the two major highways that are going to lead to those job hubs that I was just talking about. And if you're lucky enough to avoid rush hour traffic, you might be dealing with some construction traffic. They're always looking to expand those highways to make room for the growing population here. So just make sure that you're either using Apple Maps, Google Maps, Waze, whatever you need to make sure that you've got the quickest and fastest route around Prince William County and Northern Virginia as a whole. The second con about living in Prince William County is going to piggyback a little bit on the traffic, and that is going to be the lack of transportation. The growing population here in Prince William County really needs an improvement on the public transportation to alleviate some of that traffic. The big thing missing here is going to be there's no metro stops. You're going to rely solely on the highways, the buses to those metro stops, whether they're in Fairfax County or Arlington County, or another thing called the VRE. The VRE is a train system, but it's not going to be like the metro where you're going to see all the frequent stops. In 2022, there were some hearings to expand the metro system from Springfield down to Quantico, but the initial price tags on that was around the $30 billion mark, and as of now, there hasn't been much more information about it. My third and final con about living in Prince William County is going to be the schools. Now, before you go crazy on me, there are great schools in Prince William County, but compared to Arlington or Fairfax County, they're going to be lacking a little bit. I typically use and recommend our clients to use niche.com. Niche is an unbiased website connecting schools to families with in-depth data and profiles. Niche ranks Prince William County 17th in the state of Virginia. Now, like I said, Prince William County is going to be a little bit under those Fairfax and Loudoun and Arlington type scores that you're going to see in Northern Virginia, but it's still rated an A-, which is outstanding compared to the rest of the state. All right, so those were the three cons about living in Prince William County, but I want to hop over and talk a little bit about the pros about living in Prince William County. So the very first one is going to be just the number of housing options that you have. If you're looking for single-family homes or townhomes, they're going to be affordable compared to the rest of Northern Virginia, and you're also going to have options in terms of where they're located, types of amenities. Whether you're looking for something in an HOA, a non-HOA, a gated community, a golf course, something along 95 or along 66, there's going to be options on the east side of the county as well as the west side of the county. The second pro about living in Prince William County is going to be affordability, and I think this is really where Prince William County jumps out versus the rest of Northern Virginia. The average price of a home sold in Prince William County in 2022 was $660,000. Put that in comparison to something like Loudoun County at $960,000. Fairfax was $1 million, and Arlington County was up at $1.3 million. So if cost is a major factor and where you're trying to live in Northern Virginia, I think Prince William County is going to be a great option for you and is going to play a key role in deciding where to live. My third and final pro about living in Prince William County is going to be all the different types of things you can do. With the easy access to Route 66 and especially 95, you're able to travel to different places in a lot quicker time frame than you would in Loudoun County or Arlington County, for example. If you're looking for beaches, you can get to Virginia Beach, Ocean City, Maryland, or a Delaware beach within 3 hours. If you want to head west a couple hours, you'll be able to hike up some Blue Ridge Mountains, and if it's the wintertime, you'll have access to some ski resorts. If you're looking to stay local and not travel, you can definitely stay within Prince William County and find something to do. There's local wineries and breweries, and some of these are popping up brand new every single weekend. Also, you're going to have great access to the Potomac River, so if you wanted to take your boat out and get it up to Washington, D.C. or the Georgetown waterfront, there's also that option. The biggest piece of advice I can give you before you start your home search, make sure you're in contact with a realtor. You can express your options and all your opinions on all these different pros and cons and see where they're at on your list and ultimately leverage them and their local expertise to make sure that you're finding the right home in the right area. I'm Stephen Ellis with Ellis Properties. Be sure to subscribe to our channel to follow all the great places to live and things to do in Northern Virginia.